And that's exactly where you are. You're listening to My Country Australia with Pete. And on the phone from Adelaide is Mr. Matt Ward. Good evening, Matt. Well, hang on. What have we done? We've turned you off. Good evening, Matt. There we go. You need to press the on button to say hello.
G'day, how are you?
All right, mate. I've done that a few times lately. I just forget I pressed the wrong button. So anyway, we'll move on.
All good.
Yep, all good. Now, how you been, mate?
Yeah, not so bad. Pretty warm. So things heating up in Adelaide here for the week. So all good.
So. It's heating up everywhere. So not looking forward to the next week, I don't think most Australians.
No, so it's a stressful time leading up to Christmas, so hopefully everyone still keeps cool and stays calm.
And, we don't see any idiots out lighting fires.
Yes, exactly right.
Yeah. All right, mate. Now, I think, I'm not too sure, I can't remember rightly, but I think this might be the first time that I've interviewed. I have a recollection that I might have interviewed you a couple of years ago, but can't remember. But anyway, tell the listeners who Matt Ward is.
Yeah, so South Australian.
As I said to you off air, mate, I do apologise for that.
No, don't apologise. South Australia is a beautiful location, and everything at our fingertips, from the hills to beaches to the desert to amazing coastlines, and easy to access. So I'm very proud to be a South Australian.
No
country musician. I released my debut album this year, and which has gone well, and released 4 singles on that that have all tracked pretty well, which I'm really pleased about. And the year's been full of highlights, including a tour of the album, and the album reached number 1 for an Australian album on the ARIA country charts, which was really pleasing. And headed to Nashville and did a showcase over in Nashville for Americana Fest, and now looking forward to a busy 2020, and busy Tamworth is the first point of call for 2020. So anyone listening heading up to Tamworth, I've got a bunch of shows up there, so looking forward to that.
All right, now before we get onto the reason that you're on, which is your new song called Better Man, and and Tamworth and all that sort of stuff, your album Heartland, it was your debut album, and it was done by one of the best in the business, Mr. Matt Fell. How was that working with Matt?
Yeah, it was great. It was slightly daunting. It was a bit of a stretch for me to get out of Adelaide and head over to New South Wales and choose to work with a well-known producer. And but he was very supportive, and he liked the songs which I just put up, and we worked on them, and the end product obviously I was really happy with it. And I'm glad I glad I stretched myself anyway. So released that back in May, and I think it's been fairly well received lately. So yeah. Okay,
now a question for you: why country music? Why did you? You've debuted your album and you've debuted it as country, but why did you go down that track of country music?
I guess I've been listening to country and Americana music really for most of my life. Obviously, go through your phases of music and grunge music and various things. And for the last 15 years, been into alternative and Americana and traditional country, and it just seems to be that's how I write. That's what I enjoy writing. I guess I spent a fair bit of time out bush for my work, and over the last 15 years, and been exposed to a lot of that. Dealings with the land and with remote Australia and regional Australia, and I think it takes certain personality, people that think a little bit deeper and wear their hearts on their sleeves. So I think a combination of my life experience, what I like, and how I write, and it combines with the country music, and I only know 3 chords, so. It goes that way as well.
It certainly does. All right, now, the reason that you are on the show is because you've got a brand new song, and it's called Better Man. Give us the rundown of what Better Man's about.
Yeah, no worries. Better Man I wrote a number of years ago after a story I heard on the radio of a fella who had dug his heels in during drought, and maybe dug his heels in a little bit too long, and unfortunately through the process he his wife and kids, they got up and moved to Melbourne, and he ended up losing his farm, and he was on the radio in a very dark spot, and I was in the middle of nowhere out Western South Australia, listening to this, and always left a mark with me, and so I wrote the song and always saved it for this album, and it's a song about drought but also about hope, and I've been raising funds for the Black Dog Institute through its sales and through streaming and through album sales for October and November.
Yep.
So I raised close to $1,000, which it's
it all helps.
A small bit, but every bit helps.
It certainly does. So if anyone wants to donate, we just send them over to the Black Dog.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you look up Black Dog, Matt Ward Better Man, type those words into your browser, and it should definitely take you to the Black Dog page. But there's also links on my webpage, and any album sales will also go to Black Dog Institute, and you can buy my album at mattwardmusic.com.
All right, sweet. Now, we're talking off here, and you're heading up to Tamworth, and you're bunking with one of my good mates, Nathan Seeks.
Well, not directly with him. I think hopefully he bunks with Shaz. But we've got a house together, and it's got a swimming pool, so that's the main thing. That's all we care about, and everything else will flow from there, hopefully. So, got 8 shows or so in Tamworth and 4 band shows. So I'll be in particular at the World Dog on the Wednesday the 22nd, and the Tamworth Hotel on Saturday the 25th, and got a band together from Sydney, so that's exciting as well. So finally getting the hang of Tamworth after 4 years, I reckon. So
this is your 4th trip up to?
Yeah, it's my 4th Tamworth.
To play, or have you been a couple of times without playing? And
no, so always playing. So first time round had a couple of small things, and then it slowly built from there. And last 2 years I've had a couple of band shows just in different formats, but this one's probably the my strongest Tamworth. So doing the Tamworth Opry at the Capitol Theatre as well, and the Long Yard on Sunday the 19th. So again, mattwardmusic.com, and then or on Facebook, Matt Ward Music. You can find all my gig information there as well.
Awesome. Now, what's coming up? You've started writing for a new album, or what are we thinking about there?
That's a good question. Recently, I was fortunate enough to showcase at Americana Fest in Nashville, and
were you over there with Seeksy when he was over there too?
With who?
With Nathan?
Yeah. Yep, certainly was. I got him onto tequila. He's not too happy about that, so you have to ask him about that.
I will.
So that was good fun. But whilst I was over there, I thought I put some feelers out, and I ended up doing some recording outside of Austin, and I've laid 4 tracks down for my next album. So that was a bit of a surprise. I didn't think I'd be recording again so soon, but I'm really glad I have. And they're sounding good. So good to work with a new producer and keep stretching your boundaries as well. So it'll be a bit different to Matt Fell sounds, but it'll definitely have a country Texan type of feel to it. So looking forward to releasing that.
So would that be end of 2020, 2021?
Yes. 2021? Yeah, I don't want to reveal too many secrets, but not in any fast hurry. You got to
let this one run its course, and then and see what happens after that.
Yeah, and I got to go back over and finish recording the album as well, so I might do that in April next year. So should be a fun year.
Sweet. All right, mate. Well, look, thanks very much for joining me tonight on My Country Australia. It's always a pleasure to have New Blood on the show.
Awesome. Thanks for having me, and thanks for the chat, and thanks for the support and spinning the track as well.
No problem. We're going to play that track right now. This is Matt Ward and Better Man.
I can smell it in the air, the diesel and the prairie fair, the ribbon and the golden twine, long hot nights trying to walk the line, and satisfaction I can never find. And the winters never seem to come, and the rivers never seem to run, and the Summers never seem to end. My wounds would never mend, and I said I would never come again. I've been looking around for some kind of inspiration, and I've been looking to try to be a better man. But no matter how hard I search for answers, I'll be dying before you take me off my land. And I am trying just to be a better man. And the winding road might pave the way, and my crumbling home might give away. And maybe I should turn around, abdicate, give you the crown, and leave this godforsaken